Hey, so what's up, you guys? My name is Josh, and yeah, it's been I wouldn't say it's been a while, but I did kind of took a little bit of a small break just for a while because, long story short, I've been it's had things has not been good lately for me, so I just thought I take a deep breath and just kind of catch up with some things, right? Just kind of, try to relax. You know what I'm saying? Or I could do a YouTube video. That's fine too. So today I thought we'd talk about more the topic of playmates and NECA, right? Why is that? So well, we all know the situation with the Godzilla toys right now. So a while back, we of course talked about how NECA has announced that they were no longer going to do figures of Godzilla and how they discontinued the line and how they've already released their last few figures. As you can see right here, I actually did manage to get two of them at least. I got the uh 1989 Goji right here. It's a very nice figure. And I also got 2003 Godzilla right here too. I would definitely do a toy review on these, but I don't really got a very good camera, but I'll see what I can do with that. And as for playmates, of course, as you guys saw in my toy hunt video that I did manage to get Godzilla with Heat Ray and Kong with his axe, so I was at least lucky to find those. Funny enough, I've been having some editing problems lately. That's why when I did that video with me and the toy hunt, the Godzilla was called toy hunt. I actually did that video a little while back, but I started having some problems with YouTube for some reason. Every time I try to upload something, it just kind of crash. I don't know why exactly. So just thought I kind of put that out there. It's going to make it harder for me to do some toy reviews because I did promise that, well, not promise, but I was supposed to do more Ultraman figures. And yeah, I'm a little bit behind with that. But let's focus on one topic today. So, of course, I want to talk about the thing with NECA and Playmates, right? So, this all kind of goes back to Playmates toys, basically. A while back, hi Lulu, welcome to the party. So basically, a while back, I want to say maybe December. No, I want to say exactly on December 25th, on Christmas Day. Apparently, it was revealed that Playmates had created a couple of Godzilla figures, and when people saw them on the internet, ooh, they were hated big time. I mean, really, they got a lot of hate, especially the situation with Shin Godzilla, the very controversial figure where people talked about how they think that Playmates stole the sculpting for NECA's Shin Godzilla. And I don't know, that's such a big mess. I did do a couple videos on that. Uh, I guess if you want to check them out, that's fine, but you be the judge, I guess. But that's not the point. The point is that a while back it was established that that Playmates was going to do toys based on the Godzilla versus Kong film. So obviously, I don't know about you guys, but with me, one of the first things that came up to my mind was, oh, okay, so it's gonna be just like Jack Specific, right? They're gonna work on the figures for a little while, and then when the movie passes, that's just pretty much it, right? That's it. Because Jack Specific, they didn't really had much of a variety with their figures. There wasn't really a lot to go on. They made some pretty nice figures, but at the same time, it just kind of went did his thing, and that was pretty much it. So when this whole thing with Playmates kind of blew up, and we start to see more of what they plan to do with their products and all that, though, there were like blurry images going around the internet showing some of the Godzilla versus Kong figures. Obviously, we didn't really get a good look at them because they were kind of blurry. But now, as of recent, like it's been weeks and about maybe a month, I want to say, we're now getting official pictures of what the figures look like, and the internet's been kind of exploding a little bit. I say a little bit because these are just toys. Obviously, we don't even got a trailer yet, so we gotta yeah, we gotta take it as is, right? So yeah, the thing is though, the reason why Neca is kind of involved in this is because upon some research, a lot of people have kind of talked about that it's possible that the reason why NECA no longer has the rights to do the figures is because of Playmates. And apparently Toho had decided to kind of have to go and kind of have like a like make like a little contract with Playmates basically, right? Because NECA, they had like their own little contract. They were told that they can do as many Godzilla figures as they want, whatever they can, whatever rights they have. Because we all know the situation with the Godzilla King of the Monsters NECA figures, where they made all the characters except for King Ghidorah because they couldn't have rights to that. So yeah, technically everything is about rights, basically. You know what I'm saying? You know. So that's kind of what happened with NECA. According to some resource, you know, you get the idea, right? So what ended up happening was that the main reason why NECA basically stopped making the figures is because they didn't want to make any competition with Playmates, since Playmates were doing the Godzilla versus Kong toys. And you're probably thinking, Josh, that sounds so dumb though. What are you talking about? So then I'm like, you know, I look in and that's exactly the reason. That's what's going on apparently. It's like you know, I guess it makes sense a little bit, and it kind of doesn't, because I guess NECA, they don't have the rights to do figures for Godzilla versus Kong. And let's be honest here, even if they do, you know very well that when they make a Godzilla figure, it's going to look just like the 2019 and 2014 Godzilla. So I'm thinking, I don't know. It's very complicated. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a mess. Not counting that it goes back to the film where we don't got a trailer yet. So it's like, you know, I guess they wanted to try and avoid spoilers, because think about it though, Playmates, we already got a couple figures that kind of explain a little bit too much, especially with Kong with the axe, where a lot of people talked about how is it possible that this is a dorsal plate from Godzilla's back, you know, Godzilla's spine, whatever, you know. And then if you look at the back of the box, I mean, I don't got it with me right now, but I'll show you guys eventually. But they showed a creature called the Nozuki, I believe. It's like some kind of weird snake sort of plant monster hybrid thingy, you know. You guys see where this is going already, right? And then there's like a new skull crawler. So it's like, you know, it has to do with spoilers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe NECA, they weren't really sure how they were going to produce their figures. It's possible, because Toho, what they ended up doing was that they ended up signing their contract with Playmates, and they didn't renew their contract with NECA, which is why they had to kind of announce, sorry, we're not going to be able to, you know, make some new Godzilla figures, which is sad, because in the collector's world, it's devastating, because look how amazing these things are. This is incredible. This is beautiful. This is definitely worth the money. This car, I got this for like $24.99, I believe. I think that's how much they cost. I don't know, because one time I bought one, it was $29.99. That was $30. So I'm like, I don't know. But these, all in all, these are, you know, these are very nice figures. So yes, it's very heartbreaking to see them kind of stop making these, you know. So I kind of get where the disappointment is. Now, mind you, these are not the last NECA figures. There are two variants of these. And from what I'm sorry, sorry about that. So from what I've looked at, apparently they are already out, but it's still a little bit like in its early stages, meaning it's not going to be in every Target or every place you'll find them, or wherever you buy your NECA figures from. Because in the mall, you know, I have the store called FYE. That's where I used to get my NECA figures from, both my Friday the 13th, my Texas Chainsaw Massacres, and you know, you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? You know, so since that's kind of shut down because of the whole pandemic. You know, usually I get my figures from Neca. So wherever you do, if you see some Neca Godzilla figs, don't, you know, if you see any that you don't got, get them, because who knows how long they're gonna be around for. And you know, the thing with Playmates 2, like I say, they had a little bit of a bad rap when they were first revealed, but you could definitely see in the figures they are starting to improve a lot. I've already done countless videos talking about the whole situation with Playmates and all that, you know. So I'm not going to explain too much there. All I'm going to say is that there was a lot of doubt with these figures, but now it's starting to kind of catch on a little bit. But then again, we go back to the situation with the rights. Is this going to be like a permanent thing now? Because Playmates, they were making figures of Godzilla not based on the film. In fact, they had rights to a couple of the Bandai figs. So that got me thinking, like, so that means Playmates is going to stay for a while. You know, so it's like, you know, it's all a mystery, really. And if you guys want to know where did I get all this information from, I got all this info from not all of it, but I found some of it on Wikizilla. And if you guys don't know what Wikizilla is, they also have a YouTube channel. They have like little facts, you know, about like Godzilla and all the different characters and all that, though. Like they talk about like how tall he is and his history and all that, though. What I like about Wikizilla is that sometimes they do backtrack a little bit and they try to make sure that their information is correct. You know, they get all the resources. It's like Wikipedia, but it's Godzilla. But then again, Wikipedia is not a reliable source. So whenever you get back to school, you know, you got to do research on a paper. Don't use Wikipedia. You have no idea how many times I see people still do that mistake. Don't ask me how I know that. I'm just saying, though. That's where I got some of my information from. So I try to backtrack this too. I try to look, is this true? Is it did NECA stop making the figures because, you know, they didn't want to make competition with Playmates, right? I wanted to make sure that was correct. And upon research, apparently, yes, that is actually the case, because it is true that Toho, you know, the company that owns that, you know, kind of owns Godzilla, right? I said kind of because, you know, American Godzilla, right? You know, so it's like, sorry about that. You know, so it kind of gets back to what's been going on. You know what I'm saying? You know. Also, I apologize if I'm mixing my words a little bit. It's been a while since I did a video like this, so I do apologize for that yet again. But, you know, and all I'm going to say, I mean, like I said, it's very sad what happened, all right? You know, with NECA and all that, though, you know, at least the Playmates Toys figures are very nice. You know, I'll say that, you know. I probably should do a review of these. You know, I'm not sure when, because my schedule is kind of everywhere. Sometimes I got time and sometimes I don't, you know, so it all kind of depends, really. You know, so what do I think about this? I mean, at least there's some answers. That's how I try to look at it. You know, that's what I try to think. At least you got, well, I don't want to say closure. There is no closure. Like, why, NECA? Why did you left? You know, but, you know, at least we got some back info, whatever. You know, we got some information on all this. You know, and if I find some more stuff, I definitely will do more videos on it. You know, so, you know, so what about you guys? What do you guys think? I'm looking at the live chat, but all I see is Ultraman Fan 1 2020 Bullock. And yes, I am an Ultraman fan. I know, buddy. I'm looking at the live chat right now. I understand you don't like Godzilla. You love Ultraman. I love them both the same. All right, because I used to talk a lot about Ultraman, but I kind of backed out a little bit because, like I said, I tried to take a little bit of a break. You know, it's been some things kind of going around. You know, I thought I just kind of take a slow. You know, let me just send a little quick comment. You know, and there we go. Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much all it, really. I don't really know what else to say. You know. If I do find some more information about this, like I say, I will do a follow-up video. I don't think there's going to be any more information to look at because it's, pretty much there. Toho chose Playmates and then not Neca because they don't want no competition because one have rights to the other thing and this one doesn't. It's a little confusing, but at least you know there's some answers. Some, there's probably is a lot more to this, but like I say, I'm just explaining what information I found. So at least I'll be able to kind of tell you guys what's going on. I'll make more YouTube videos, but like I said, I can't promise if I'm gonna make one tomorrow or on Friday. I can't really promise that because like I say, my schedule is very very off. So what do I plan to do really? I'm gonna try and at least go back into doing some toy reviews because I know I keep saying it. I know, I get it. I'm gonna review Ultraman figures and then it don't happen. All right, I get it. Don't get upset with me. Blame this, my phone. It's not that good. I need an upgrade. But guess what? We're in a pandemic right now, so money is very tight, and you have to be careful with what you're spending your money on. No offense to these. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. At least these are affordable. These only cost like what, $9.99? I gotta do a review on these definitely because these are very nice without a doubt. And I'm going to try and catch up with my Ultraman figures. I can do a review of one. I could do a review of a figure. The problem is that then the video will have to be kind of short because my phone has a little bit of a weird situation with some gigabytes and all that though. Like you do a video and then you upload it, but then takes up some of your gigabytes, megabytes, whatever you call it. Listen, I'm not a tech guy, okay? I might look like a tech person, but I'm really not. I used to have IT, back in high school, but yeah, no. So yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna end the video here, and we'll see what happens. All right. So leave a like if you like it. Leave a dislike. I don't care. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.